Hello and welcome, this is Mousegunner, and we're back with some more MechWarrior 4 Mercenaries. And before I get started, I'd like to overview the stats every so often. So we have Nobility of 17, Infamy of 23, Steiner is at -5, Davian at 28. So we are succeeding at what we want to achieve as far as Davian support. And that's the way we're going to want to go this playthrough. And then as far as Nobility and Infamy, we're eventually going to go the Nobility route, but we've racked up more Infamy than Nobility, and that's just because of the missions on Eaton. Most of them are going to give you Infamy over Nobility. In any case, as far as my personal stats, I have 30 mech kills versus the company's 57. And then these are the salvage value and total earnings we've gotten. And then our unit strength is now at 1635, which puts us at a C+ rating. Okay, with that all being said, it's time to find our next mission, and we've completed everything there is to do at Eaton. There's no more missions here, so we're going to have to jump somewhere else. Now, I would like to jump over to Solaris, but I haven't yet unlocked heavy arena runs, so I'm going to wait until we do that to jump over to Solaris. So now we have a few other options, and I think the right option here is to jump over to Holorun 5 and finish up the missions here. And this is the suggested route I suggest for anyone when you're starting a run in MechWarrior 4 Mercenaries. Start with Holorun 5, do the first few missions there, jump over to Eaton, do a couple missions there. Once Solaris comes around, jump over there, do a bunch of arena runs, give you a bunch of money, upgrade your mechs, buy a nice mech for yourself, then finish up Eaton. And then once you're done with that, go back over to Holorun and finish that up. I know that sounds like a lot of wasting of time and a lot of jumping around, but I think that's the ideal. And the reason that is, and we're going to go ahead and jump here, 2 weeks and 330,000 was the cost there. The reason for that is I consider, even though this mission, the escort mission, is listed as a light threat level, it's a very difficult mission to complete if you have starting lighter mechs. If all you've done is these 3 missions, well, the first 2 missions you have, the offshore missions, they're against vehicles. So you don't get any mechs out of it. Now, the checkpoint mission, you get a couple mechs, but with mostly light mechs, this mission is very difficult to complete. So that's why I recommend for you to do what I've done. But let's go ahead and jump into the escort mission and see what it's all about.
This is a fairly standard delivery run, Commander. Given the military nature of the goods being delivered, it is easy to see why somebody might make a move against the convoy. The Corvati Corporation is a rather outspoken backer of Katrina Steiner. In the past, this has opened the corporation up to considerable harassment from her detractors.
All right, so this is only a 1 lance mission, not a 2 or 1.5 lance mission. So we're just going to have the 4 mechs to use. And the whole point of this mission, let's go ahead and bring up the description here if it will pop up. There we go. So the Corvati Corporation, which produces artillery launchers on planet, has had security problems making safe deliveries to its corporate spaceport. Corvati is offering escort contracts to ensure timely and safe deliveries. So, more or less, we start over here. This is our drop zone. I don't know if I've ever really explained how the map works, but this is your drop point, this little green ship. And then we're going to start here and work our way through these nav points until we get to the spaceport, and then our convoy is going to offload. So this is more or less the opposite of the starting Eaton missions where we were attacking convoys. This time we're defending a convoy. And that's why this is so difficult, because you have to defend the convoy. If the convoy dies, you lose. And it's actually very easy for them to get killed, even if we're overpowered like we are in this particular mission. Now, I do have a couple more mechs available to me, and some of them are actually quite good. So, one of the ones that we got was a Black Knight. I actually don't know beyond that what we got, so let's look through here. I think we got a Bushwhacker, which is a medium mech. It's not a bad medium mech, but I don't think we're necessarily going to use it for this mission. So, Black Knight, not a bad mech, but I would have to load it out, and I don't know I have the weapons offhand to load it out right now. But in the future, maybe this is a mech that we're going to want to use. But right now, I don't really, you know, it's a 75-ton mech, so it wouldn't be bad. But I just don't feel like I have the weapons to allocate to it right now. So I'm fine with what mechs we have. Honestly, what mechs we have, mostly being heavy mechs, are more than likely going to be overkill anyway. So just going to go ahead and close this out. And I'm going to think about what do we want to do here as far as our mech. So we've got Arguses, Mad Cat, and a catapult. Honestly, that's probably good. We do have another catapult, and I think I do. Ooh. Did one of our Arguses get messed up here? Let's take a look at that. So, Argus 14. Why is its firepower so low? It's missing 3 tons. What did we have slotted in there? Was it... It was some kind of SRM system? SRM-4, maybe? I actually don't remember what the loadout of this mech was. But whatever it was, we have reduced firepower now. Well, we could do heat sinks. Fix that. Alright, well, first things first, let's take a look at the, if we were to put in maybe an SRM-4 here, what would that look like? Okay. Ooh, that's not what we want to do. That doesn't seem right. We could load it up. Heat sinks. Maybe that was just a failure in the way I set this up initially. I don't remember anybody taking damage, but it might have happened. I'm not sure. Well, I think we'd be better off removing this Argus and putting in another catapult. So why don't we go ahead and grab the Argus 16, which is going to be an upgrade. And then we'll run the other catapult, which is, which number is that? We're going to want 17. Okay, so catapult 17 is going to be, I think, much better armed than what we had there. Again, I don't know if this is ideal, but we'll run this loadout for now. So let's go ahead and launch the mission. I don't know if my...
Sector lead, we're picking up scattered comm signals on coded channels. You might want to move your folks ahead and check it out.
Roger, convoy. Extending lead to 500 meters. Castle, you reading anything?
Negative, sir. This weather has SATCOM blinded. Short-range scanners and visual are your best bet. You should be nearing the launch facility shortly.
Roger. I've had enough of these wild goose chases.
And enough of our convoy associates.
Let's just say they'd better not default on payment or I'm going to enjoy running this route from the other point of view.
Why, Commander, how mercenary of you.
Alright.
Nav point Alpha reached.
Speed is important for this mission because you have to keep up with the convoy. This is the convoy here.
Nav point Alpha reached.
Now, I'm not sure about my weapons loadout for this particular mission, and I was actually... Just as I hit the launch button, I was realizing maybe my mech should change its loadout, but we're just going to run with what we have.
Cold start. Bandit mech at 300 meters. Look sharp, people.
I have made visual contact. Spectre, report status.
Engaging enemy mech. Continue en route.
We better hold here till you take care of the problem.
Negative. Keep your vehicles moving. I'm not taking any late fee over this would-be bandit.
We're holding. Radio us when it's clear.
Lousy treadheads.
Come on, let's get him. Now, you notice I was looking right at where he was going to show up. That's because I've done this mission enough, and I've failed it a couple times, so I know where these guys come from. All right, I want to back off of him so I don't eat his explosion.
Enemy mech dispatched. Resume convoy route.
Rolling.
All right, let's get on track to cut these guys off. This is why speed is important, because you're going to have to keep with convoy, and
Enemy detected.
here we go with more enemies already.
Enemy detected. Enemy
Light vehicles
detected.
moving up from the gully.
Enemy
Better kick it into
detected.
high gear, convoy.
Where'd they come from? Weren't you watching?
Keep your poncho on, convoy. We're on it.
Oh, crap. You don't want to run over the convoy. You can actually destroy them that way. That's one of the things that's
Convoy at Beta.
Target destroyed.
potentially dangerous about this mission. All right, I see the vehicles attacking me. Oh. There we go.
Target destroyed. Target destroyed.
Alright, where is the sucker?
Enemy
Target
tanks
destroyed.
eliminated. Let's get this wagon train home, people.
Alright. We're almost there. Now the tricky stuff starts happening. So there's
Enemy detected.
baddies.
Enemy detected.
Okay.
Enemy detected.
More bandits, dead ahead. They're everywhere.
Keep those tracks moving or I'll shoot you myself.
Roger. Hurry!
Ah, whiff. Alright. I'm gonna stay on this guy here so he doesn't go after the vehicles too much. But you do have to watch where you're walking, so you don't accidentally take out your vehicles. Alright, that guy's down. Alright, where's the Hellhound? And I see him.
Convoy at Gamma.
Alright. I'm gonna-
Target destroyed.
Go get this mech here, the Owens. Okay. Ah, whiff that shot. Whiff that shot.
Target destroyed.
Okay. Getting hit by my own guys. Now, if this mission looks easy, it's because we have way heavier mechs than we're supposed to have. Ordinarily, those mechs would be... If you were running lighter to medium mechs...
Convoy has reached Delta.
Convoy is on station at the launch site.
Corvati maintains a mobile field base at the launch site. Our contract grants us full access. You can repair and rearm while the artillery loads onto the dropships.
So that would work just like the last mission. There is a area where I can repair and rearm. I don't feel like I have to do either. And the timing of this mission is if you don't go over and get repaired like immediately, the base starts getting attacked pretty much like nowish. So you only have a very short window to do that. So I'm not going to do it. Instead, I'm just going to circle around where I know the attack's going to come from, which is on the other side of the base. Now, the upside is, once you get into the base, you have the base's defenses to help you out. So once we get over here, these turrets and things will help us out.
Spectre Lance, this is Station Control. We show a lance of mechs moving in from the southwest. Somebody wants to keep this convoy from getting off planet. Our turrets won't hold them long.
Can't imagine why. Roger, Tower. That Rothgar powered up?
Affirmative. This is Captain Dorshka, gunnery officer running cross checks. Report weapons online.
Copy. Let's draw them in and you drop the hammer on them while we lay down supporting fire.
Acknowledged. Let them come.
Enemy detected.
All right, here we go.
Enemy detected. Enemy detected.
All right, let's get in close here. Wreck this guy. Ooh,
Target destroyed.
down. All right. Ah, whiff shot. A little bit of damage there. Ah, whiff. Another whiff. Another whiff.
Target
down.
destroyed.
All right, we just got the Chimera left. Let's get him. Gonna be patient here. Lay into him with the... I just love to miss cannons.
That That's the last of them. Nice working with you, Dashka.
And you, comrade. All military assets are loaded. You're cleared for launch, Captain Dashka. Das Vidanya.
All right, turned out pretty
The
successful.
Corvati liaison confirmed our on-time delivery and released payment a full day ahead of schedule. Perhaps someone overheard your threat about what would happen if Corvati defaulted on payment.
It is getting to the point though where we barely paid our expenses here, only getting about $500,000, a little bit less than that for this mission. But we get some Steiner points here, so we're now positive, lose a little bit of Davian points. And again, these are the starting missions, so, you know, one side gives you Steiner, the other side gives you Davian. We get a little bit of nobility to balance things out a little bit. Now, we have been supporting Davian in the arena, so that's where some of this bonus comes from. In any case, let's go on to the next mission here in the next video. So I hope you guys have enjoyed. This is Mouse Gunner signing out.